Out of everything that I have in my collection, this piece is my most sentimental. Oh, I'm gonna say has the most sentimental value in my collection because Lucille Ball, the actress who starred in I Love Lucy, is the show that I used to watch with my mom, and she used to watch with her mom growing up. And it's one of my favorite shows of all time as far as comedy. They labeled her the Queen of Comedy for a reason. Her comedic timing is amazing. I Love Lucy is part of American culture. I'm pretty sure a lot of people, even to this, the newer generation, has heard of I Love Lucy, at least through their parents. And to this day, I'll still pop in an episode, through Paramount Plus, and I still laugh like it's the first time I'm watching the show. And also, it's like remembering good times of watching that show with my mom and my younger brother. We used to watch it together. So, yeah, I'm trying not to get all sentimental talking about it. This is the only piece that I have right by my TV set in my bedroom. I mean, since I do watch TV, when I put my TV on, I see her and I remember mom. The other thing that makes it sentimental for me is that while this doll was purchased through Amazon in 2021, my uncle got it for me. He heard me squealing like a little kid when I saw the doll on, or figure, because it has multiple points of articulation. I came out and I'm like, oh my God, look what they have on Amazon. And at a great price, $49.99. So he was like, you're going to get her? I'm like, yeah, I want to, because the other times I didn't get the I Love Lucy dolls. Now they're up in price, $100 and above. So he goes, well, since your birthday is next month, I'll get it and I'll give you the money for her. I was like, for real? He went, yeah, you like that stuff, get her and I'll give you the money. I bought her and he gave me the money the same day. So it was an early birthday gift. I'm a June baby. I do have a birthday coming up. Oh God. But this doll slash figure is not based off the character she played on I Love Lucy. It's based off the actress. So Mattel did a subline titled, it's like the Barbie Signature Tribute Collection. So they do a doll based off an actor or actress, and it's never based on a character they played. It's based on the actor or actress. So I'm so glad I got her. It's one of my favorite pieces in my collection. And as you can see, this is based off Lucille Ball. I'm not sure if it's clear, but I'm so glad I got her, because the other times I kept procrastinating not getting her, and some of the I Love Lucy dolls are quite expensive. They even have box sets of her and her real life husband, Desi Arnaz, who played Ricky Ricardo, her husband on TV, in the I Love Lucy show. And he was a Cuban immigrant. He was the actor who came up with the idea of doing the multiple camera on the set, where they weren't using just one camera to film, it was multiple. I think he was the one that came up with that idea. And I'm not sure how many people know this, Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz are the reasons we have Star Trek today. While the other studios passed up the chance of doing Star Trek, Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz boldly went where no other studio went before. And we have Star Trek. I told my older brother that. He wasn't aware. And he's a big Star Trek fan. And he's older than me. And he was not aware that they were the reasons that we have Star Trek. decades later. They even have all that stuff on Paramount Plus. So if you have Paramount Plus, you can check out Star Trek. If you're a Star Wars fan, I would just give it a go. It may not be your cup of tea, but it was still okay. I'm not a fan of sci-fi, like as a rule. I should say as a rule. I always favor horror, mystery, and crime drama and action more than sci-fi. But this doll only came with a stand and came with this. It says Desilu. Oh, don't topple over. I gotta tell you, the likeness of Lucille Ball they've captured beautifully. Considering it's a mass market doll slash figure, they did a great job on her. I'm not sure exactly when they started doing the multiple points of articulation for these dolls. So I really can't call them dolls anymore. I mean, if you can pose them and move them around, I think they're more like action figures, sort of like a Hot Toys. Such a beautiful piece. Like I said, I'm so glad I got her. I'm gonna see if I can try to purchase the Desi Arnaz doll loose one day, and of Vivian Vance, who played Ethel, her best friend, who were the landlords on the show, just to have them in my collection. I'm just happy I have her. I'm getting today in the mail the Professor X from Marvel Legends with the hover chair. So once I get him in, I'll take a picture, show it, and then I'll try to show him off sometime during the week. I totally forgot that I pre-ordered him through Big Bad Toy Store, and I left him in my pile of loot, and I decided to check, and I only have 4 days left. So I'm like, oh. So I'm glad that I remembered it. So I got him. So once I get that little box set, I'll show you guys what he looks like. What movie can I suggest for? If you're into horror, on YouTube there is a movie titled Full Eclipse from 1993. It's a good movie. I always have that in my saved list on my YouTube account. Watch it. I think it's pretty cool. It was an exclusive. I'm shocked that that movie is not on HBO Max, because it was a HBO movie in 93. It was exclusively made on HBO, if I'm not mistaken. But wait a minute, I'm gonna find out if it wasn't exclusive for HBO. I'll put in the description if it was. I'm gonna put the link to the movie on this video. So that way, if you're interested in watching it, you can when you get bored. It's not a bad movie. But anyway, my people, my brother Eric, Sayer, I hope I said that name correctly, Silent Collector, and Ventra? I gotta start writing our names down. Or maybe I should not give shout outs, but you guys are sweet. You leave comments sometimes, and you take the time in watching my 2-cent videos. So I'm not doing this for money. I do it for me, and because I love collecting figures. It's my hobby. But with that said, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Please stay safe. Try to keep away from negativity. Every time you turn around on YouTube, on the news, it's just nothing but negativity, and it's unfortunate that we really can't do anything about it. So at least for your mental health or sanity, I just try to keep away from that stuff, because it's not good to dwell. And it's just bad that we have our cell phones that we get news 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And then you try to go on YouTube, and you have people being negative on YouTube as well. Even with collecting figures, I'm like, oh my Lord, can't someone try to be happy just for a little bit? But then if you are kind of happy, like me, you're called a shill. But I'm not, because I bought with my own money my collection. So I'm not a shill. I'm just an idiot who spends money on plastic. And I don't mind it. I mean, out of all the bad things you can be addicted to, I think toy collecting is probably not the worst. Anyway, love you guys. Stay safe and have a great weekend. Bye.